Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be setting up my budget for May and I wanted to talk you through it so you can kind of see how I budget, if that's helpful to you or whatever. I've recently redesigned my budgeting sheet. Had quite a few people saying that they prefer it on handwritten rather than on my iPad, so here we go. Gonna do this in pencil because things change. So the first thing to do is I have seen what my income is going to be. So I've seen my salary. So we'll pop in here, it's May 24 and my total income for May is £3,061.60. So I also have a space up here for goals. So I do have a goal which I have every month, which is to stay under budget. It's a big one. I'm going to think on the other two. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Anyway, we're now going to go on to my fixed funds. So this is like any bills or just things that come out every single month. The majority of this is all set up on direct debits and normally roughly the same amounts every month, although it does vary sometimes depending on what's that stuff called, you know, if bills go up or whatever. Anyway, let me see if I can zoom you in a little bit. There we go, and you can see what I'm doing. So first up, I have got savings goes down here. So actually, I'm going to fill in the savings as I go because these are set up as direct debits. So the first savings I have is for annual bills. And I set aside £50 every month on a direct debit into an account for annual bills, and that will be for things like my car insurance, things like my National Trust membership, car tax, what else? Like I pay for Amazon Prime on a subscription, so those kind of things. And then my emergency fund, I'm not entirely sure I can talk at the same time as writing things. I have a direct debit, £200, which goes straight, and I try to stick to that every month. If for any reason I need to use that, I can take it out of the emergency fund, but I try not to. So the first of my bills, I have my TV license, and this goes out on the 1st of the month, and that should be £13.25. Also on the 1st of the month, actually quite a lot of these are on the 1st. I'm just going to do this. I do a, one of my cats has a health plan, and that is £15.60. Then my mortgage, this is £835.77. Maybe I need to make the boxes a bit bigger. Then I have got pet insurance for Emmy. I've got 2 cats, so they have different ones, and Emmy's insurance is £28.57, although I'm going to put a little star here because I think it renews this month, so I need to check in case it has gone up. Then we have my water bill, and that is £19.50. I've started putting the pound signs in. I didn't do them at the start. Anyway, this is why we use pencil. Then I have got my elec and gas, and that is £54 this month. My direct debit has changed. I think we've got a few more things that come out on the 1st. Next up, I have got Bruno's insurance, and his insurance is £33.13, and that's because he's a little bit more sickly than my other cat. Then, can you still see what I'm doing? Just about, yeah, lovely. Then I have got my internet, which is 51.84. I need to look at this when my renewal's up because I think that's way too high. Anyway, council tax is 144 for me. I pay for Netflix, which is $7.99. I also pay for the postcode lottery, which is £12. My mobile, that comes out on the 1st. These ones don't. They come out later in the month. I can't remember the dates. Anyway, my mobile is £14.07. It's a SIM only. I then have a service charge, which is because my flat is a leasehold flat, and that is £25.77. I've then got income insurance, and that is £24.61. I pay for Apple storage, which is £2.99, and then I always have a buffer in this account of £50. The reason I do that is just in case any of these bills have gone up and I've maybe kind of missed something. So let's zoom back out a bit. So let's add all of this up and we can pop that in our total. You can hear my cats, they're just running around the flat having a whale of a time. So that total comes to, I definitely need bigger boxes, don't I? The total comes to £1,334.09. Okay, so let's move over then to some of the other bits. As well as these savings, I like to do some other savings. So I'm going to fill those in and then I can see what I've got left. So I also do my sinking funds, and that is £200, and I would like to do £150 to a holiday savings fund if I can. I'm going to budget it now. It's in pencil. If I need to change it, I can. So that is £200, £400, £500, £600 there in savings. So let's just do a quick tally up. So we've got 1334.09 plus 600 equals that, and then let's minus that from this 3061.60. So there's £1,127.51 left to play with here. I'm just going to jot that down, 1,127.51. Okay, so in my cash envelopes, these are the ones that you see me stuffing. I have my food, I have social, and I have miscellaneous. And I do set amounts each week. May is a full week month, so food is £50 a week, so that is £200. Social is 30, so that's 30, 60, 90, 120. And miscellaneous is 10, so that's 40. So that comes to 360 there. So if we minus that from what was left, 1127.51 minus 360. So I've now got, for my variable spending, 767.51 to play with. So this is the way that I budget, and I think it works quite well. So I always start off with the stuff I have to pay, then the things that keep me alive, like food, and then savings. And then what I do is with what's left, I kind of look at what's coming in the month, what type of things I need. Now I do have some categories for this. So I have travel, and this is for petrol and any parking, any taxis, that kind of stuff that I might need across the month. I think this month £100 will probably be enough. My cats, bless them, even though they've already cost me money here with all their insurances and stuff, they need feeding, they need litter, they need all of that good stuff. And again, around £100 works typically. In terms of where I got the numbers from, it's just from years of budgeting and thinking about what I've spent in a month and kind of roughly what I might need. So that, yeah, that's where those figures come. I don't just pluck them out of thin air. Self-care. Now, self-care is, I get my nails done once a month. I like to have a massage where I can, and I've recently started doing hypnotherapy. So I'm giving myself a budget there of 150, and that should cover everything that I need. Then that's kind of it really in terms of the key things that I need to be budgeting for. I like to give myself a buffer, and I also sometimes have an events category if things are happening. Now I am going to put one in because I have got 2 weddings to go to in May on the same day. I reckon I'm going to put £100 in. I've already paid for the accommodation and stuff out of the holiday savings that I've been putting away, so I think that should do the trick. I sometimes have dance down here, but thinking about May, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to any dance classes. So, do I put it in? Let's put it in anyway, just in case, and I'll do £40. Normally a month is around that kind of stuff if I go to all the classes. So we'll put that in. Let's see where we're up to now with the money we had left. So we had 767.51. We will minus 100, minus 100, minus 150, minus 100, and minus 40. Leaves me with, it was 277 basically. So what I think I will do, what will I do? I do like to give myself a buffer for like random things that come up during the month. So I'm gonna put that, I kind of want that to be the 77 bit, and then I've got this, and then I've got £200 basically left. So so I'm going to put down here 200 left, and either at the end of the month I will put that into savings, or it's there if I need to dip into it. I need to work out what the buffer was going to be, so let's try not to clear the this time. So minus 100, minus 100, minus 150, minus 100, minus 40, so 77.51 will be the buffer. There we go, that is my budget done for May. I hope that was helpful in terms of seeing how I set up my budget. If you've got any questions, please do pop them in the comments box. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, and all of those lovely things that you do to help people find my content. The algorithm loves it when you interact. Please do share this channel as well with your friends if you think it would be helpful for them. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.